Good morning friends and welcome to the pre-market session. Friends, we had marginally positive closing for the US and European markets on Friday, but on a weekly basis after a long time we have seen a correction of almost about 2 to 2.5% there, as some of the data, particularly housing stats, were not that impressive. Today when we look at the Asian markets, they are also marginally negative as we don't have any great positive data points to take support from. As far as flows go, we had marginal positive buying by the FIIs to the tune of almost just 9.5 crore, and even DIIs were buyers to the tune of almost 187 crore. So there is a marginal buying, but we are seeing a huge volatility in our own markets due to various news flow, particularly on the political front, and the fact that the depth has become a little lower as the March ending is approaching. So with those remarks, let me invite Gaurav. Hi Gaurav.
Hi.
We are seeing increased volatility in our markets and I believe that we are very close to important support zone of about 5180, 5200. But what is the overall bias on the market going forward?
Overall, as can be seen from the Delhi chart, Nifty is trading with sideways to bearish bias. In the last to last trading session, it had formed a strong bearish outside bar. However, in the last session, it retraced halfway of the bar and faced resistance near 20 DMA and 40 DMA, which are currently placed at around 5326 and 5284 respectively. And ultimately, Nifty closed in the Friday's trading session below both these moving averages. Also, Delhi momentum indicator is indicating that there is downside potential. Hence, we expect Nifty to continue with a bearish bias.
Right, and what are the important resistance levels where one can possibly initiate shorts?
For key levels, we will move on to the hourly chart. Hourly chart will reveal the detailed picture, and as can be observed, Nifty faced resistance near 20 and 40 hourly moving averages. The cluster is around 5300 and 5305. So this is a crucial resistance from immediate perspective, and one can initiate short at current level with reversal above this level for extremely short position, whereas for a considerably shorter term position, one can place reversal at 5385, that is high of the bearish outside bar. Whereas on the downside, overall picture shows that Nifty has fallen from a diamond pattern, and hourly momentum indicator has kissed the 9-period moving average. Hence, a new cycle on the downside is expected with a target at around 5050, which is almost equality with the previous move.
Right, and would you have a similar outlook for Bank Nifty as well?
Yes, definitely. Even Bank Nifty is trading with sideways to bearish bias. It is currently oscillating at around 20 and 40 daily moving averages. The moving averages are 10386 and 10217 respectively. And overall, our bias would be on the downside with reversal at 10583, that is its swing high. And target on the downside would be 9939, that is swing low, and equality target, that is 9650.
Yes, and any stock specific trading opportunity that you have spotted?
Considering stock specific activity due to the extreme volatile market, in case of most of the stocks, either Delhi or hourly KST is in sell and the other one is in buy mode. So there is only one stock, that is ONGC, where Delhi and hourly both are confirming on the downside, and the stock is trading below key moving averages, and it has broken a rising channel pattern. So ONGC is likely to trade with downward bias, and supports would be 258 and 250, whereas resistances are 272 and 280.
Thanks Gaurav for that update.
Thank you.
So friends, the indications coming from the technical side is that the bias is negative, and there are shorting opportunities somewhere around 5300 and 5320 levels, and for positional traders, maybe one can initiate shorts with a stop loss around 5375 odd levels. Friends, in terms of news, we have the news that the government is likely to infuse almost 12,000 crore into PSU banks, which could have some sentimental impact on some of the banks. In terms of other news, we have news that in the Bombay property market, the stamp duty rates, particularly for the rental properties, have been hiked significantly, which could have a negative implications for companies like Indiabulls Real Estate, Oberoi Realty and HDIL, which have a significant exposure in the lease market, because that's going to have a steep rise. Friends, also in terms of rights issue, East India Hotel has proposed a right issue and a merger with its subsidiary company, and we've seen some block deals happening in this counter around 90 rupees. So this stock could remain in action. Other news is that for Coal India, one of the shareholders, TCI, has asked to change the management of the company. So there could be some negative repercussions on Coal India this morning. Also friends, Aditya Birla Nuvo is considering a fundraising, and there are also talks that one of their divisions, Madura Garments, they might really exit out of it. So this counter has seen a good amount of institutional buying, so it could remain in action. That's it from us on the news front, friends. Overall bias in the market is slightly negative. That's it from us. See you tomorrow, same time.